already we discussed about chemical properties of acids and bases. They are reaction of acids and bases with metals and reaction of acids with metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. In this video, we are going to discuss about some more chemical properties of acids and bases. In that, the first one is the neutralization reaction. Okay, neutralization reaction. What is meant by neutralization reaction, ma'am? Neutralization reaction means the reaction of an acid with a base. Means when we combine an acid and base, they give salt and water. When they react each other and they produce salt and water. This process is known as neutralization reaction. Okay. For your better understanding, I am going to explain this neutralization reaction with a small activity. First, take a test tube and add 2 ml of dilute NaOH solution to this test tube and add 1 or 2 drops of phenolphthalein solution to dilute NaOH solution. NaOH means sodium hydroxide solution. Okay, add phenolphthalein to dilute sodium hydroxide solution. Children, can you guess what is the color we get here? Yes, when we add phenolphthalein to bases, the solution turns into pink color. Okay, the solution turns into pink color. Next, add a few drops of dilute HCl solution drop by drop to this NaOH solution. HCl means hydrochloric acid. Add this hydrochloric acid to NaOH solution. Finally, we will get a colorless solution because here the basic nature of sodium hydroxide is nullified by hydrochloric acid. So, finally, this solution becomes neutral solution. Right now, this solution is neither acidic solution nor basic solution. This is only a neutral solution. Okay, but if you add 1 or 2 drops of NaOH solution again to this neutral solution, the color of the solution turns into pink. Why? Because of the basic nature increases. Again, this solution gets the basic nature. So children, finally, what we understood about this activity? When base reacts with acid, it gives neutral solution. Here, in the neutral solution means it gives salt and water. Okay. Look here, children. Now I am going to write the general formula for neutralization reaction. The general formula for this neutralization reaction is acid and base. When they combine, they give salt plus water. Salt plus water. Now, I am going to write the chemical equation for this activity. Okay. Here, we have taken the acid as hydrochloric acid and base as sodium hydroxide. Here we are going to get HCl and NaOH. Together they give NaCl, sodium chloride. This is the common salt. What is the salt generally we are using in our houses for cooking? Okay, that is called as sodium chloride, NaCl salt plus water, H2O. So this is the chemical equation for the neutralization reaction of NaOH and HCl solution. So okay children, I hope you are very clear about this neutralization reaction. Generally in our daily life, where we observe this neutralization reaction? Children, I will explain few examples now. They will illustrate common neutralization reactions that occur around us. During indigestion, too much of acid is produced inside the stomach, resulting in stomach disorder or acidity. In order to retrieve the pain, we take bases such as milk of magnesium hydroxide. The formula for milk of magnesium hydroxide is MgOH twice magnesium hydroxide. Taking a base neutralizes the effect of excess acid. Similarly, one more example is the effect of ant sting, which is caused by formic acid, which is neutralized by rubbing moist baking soda, which is basic in nature. Similarly, one more example is, children, have you ever noticed that why our hairs get rough after applying shampoo and again turns shiny after we add conditioner? This is because our shampoo is basic in nature and conditioner is acidic in nature, and that's why it neutralizes the effect of the shampoo. So children, I think you are clear about this neutralization reaction. Children, our next topic is reaction of metal oxides with acids. Here, what is meant by metal oxide? A metal oxide is a compound formed by the reaction of a metal and oxygen. For example, magnesium. Magnesium reacts with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Similarly, copper. Copper reacts with oxygen to form copper oxides. Children, now I am going to explain this reaction of metal oxides with acids with a small activity. Take a small quantity of copper oxide into a beaker and add dilute hydrochloric solution to the copper oxide while stirring. And in this case, observe the changes. Children, can you guess what are the changes we'll get? Okay, when the copper oxide dissolves into the hydrochloric solution, the solution turns into bluish green. Why? Because of formation of copper chloride. Why? Because of formation of copper chloride. Here, the copper oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid. It produces copper chloride solution. Okay. Now, I am going to write down the general equation for the metal oxides and acid. Generally, metal oxides reacts with acid. They give salt plus water. When metal oxide reacts with acid, it gives salt plus water. So, now write the chemical equation for the above activity. Okay, here the name of metal oxide is copper oxide. CuO plus, what is the name of the acid we consider here? Yes, HCl. These two reacts and they form copper chloride. CuCl2 plus H2O. Here copper chloride is the salt. So now balance this equation, children. Copper, it contains one atom of copper, and here also we have one atom of copper. Okay. Next, here we have two chlorine atoms. So here only one chlorine atom only we have. So add 2 before HCl. Now one copper and 2 chlorine atoms. This is balanced. Next, 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 single oxygen atom together, it forms 1 water molecule. So now the equation is balanced. By the observation of activity 5 means neutralization reaction, and activity 6 reaction of metal oxides with acids. By these two activities, what we understood? Yes, we conclude that in neutralization reaction, the bases reacts with acids, they gives salted water. Similarly, in this case, metal oxide reacts with acid, it produces salted water. By these two observations, what we conclude here, mom? Metal oxides are basic in nature. All metal oxides are basic in nature. Children, our next topic is reaction of a non-metal oxide with base. Here, what is meant by non-metal oxide? A non-metal oxide is a compound formed by the reaction of metal and oxygen. Example, carbon dioxide. Carbon reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Similarly, sulfur. Sulfur reacts with oxygen to form sulfur dioxide. And next, children, what is the chemical formula of calcium hydroxide? Yes, the chemical formula of calcium hydroxide is CaOH twice. And what is the chemical formula of carbon dioxide? Everybody know the chemical formula of carbon dioxide, that is CO2. When calcium hydroxide reacts with carbon dioxide, it gives calcium carbonate plus water. Okay, children, here calcium hydroxide is base. Already I explained. All metal oxides, metal hydroxides, all metal hydroxides are basic in nature. So it contains basic nature. So this is a base. Plus carbon dioxide is, already I explained before. Carbon dioxide is a non-metal oxide. Carbon dioxide is a non-metal oxide. Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is nothing but salt. Plus H2O means water. So by this equation, what we understood? When bases react with non-metal oxides, they give salt plus water. Okay. According to neutralization reaction, what we know, children? When bases react with acids, they gives salt and water. By this, we conclude that carbon dioxide, which is a non-metal oxide, is acidic in nature. Okay, here the base is reacting with carbon dioxide, non-metal oxide, which contains acidic nature. So here it acts as an acid. So when base reacts with acid, it gives salt and water.